Good evening, YouTube. It's another marvelous evening in Texas. It's nice and warm outside, and it's 10:15 now, and it's still warm outside. And it's supposed to be a nice warm night. Uh, we've had some mornings that were down to like 45, but in the morning it's not supposed to get below 59, so it's going to be a nice warm night. We get those about every about 1/3 of the time. We've been getting those. Nights where it doesn't get down below 59 and just stays nice warm night, nice clear skies, nice and warm, makes you feel good all over. And I just feel the energy surging. The more that I learn about the infinite mind and the way it works and all the blessings he's given me and the opportunity I have, with giving these messages and the wonderful opportunity that YouTube provides us to be able to communicate it with people around the world, and it's just a marvelous thing. And the infinite mind is just feeding me with all types of energy. This energy just flowing out of every cell of my body. It's just radiating all over me. I'm surprised I don't see a radiating light all over my body, just radiating out, shining bright as the sun, because that's the way I feel inside. I just feel like a bright as a noonday sun inside. It's just radiating the energy. So much energy, so much more energy than I ever knew it was available. Once we turn to infinite mind and begin to ask ask the infinite source that we have within us to give us energy, our energy just becomes so abundant that we have more than we could ever believe that we could have. Creativity just begins to flow, and I'm able to just write, and creative ideas just flow, and they come faster than you could even get them down. It's just impossible to even write them down fast enough, and it's the only drawback is to be able to get them down fast enough, and that's it. I mean, the thing's just it's just flooding. It's just like a river starts flowing, and the rains keep going and keep coming, and then it just overfloods and just runs over the whole fields and all, just completely overruns everything with floods and just floods it with energy and with water. That's the way the energy happens. The energy just floods us all over from the top of our head to the tips of our toes. And we begin to feel creativity. We feel like every cell in our body is creative, not just our mind. And our whole, everything we do, every movement we make is creative. Everything we do is full of energy. Everything we do is exciting. There's not a moment in my life that's not exciting. Every moment, from the time I get up, the time I go to sleep, it's just overflowing energy. And yet it's the kind of energy that's peaceful and quiet when it comes time to go to sleep. It's not that nervous energy like maybe earlier in life. And when I was young, maybe I had a nervous type of energy that would sometimes keep you from sleeping because you'd be excited in a nervous kind of way. It's not that kind. It's the peaceful kind of joy that just makes sleep just be more wonderful, and your sleep just becomes a lot more sound, this real sound sleep. And then as the sleep does its good, then you just wake up refreshed, and you're just up on your feet just like that, exciting to go again. And I get out and I run 2 miles every day. I don't even get out of breath. I just have all kinds of energy, and it just keeps coming more and more and more. And it's just so exciting that I could just pick up a pen and the infinite mind just gives me. And it just goes and flows and flows and flows, and I've just got piles and piles. I've got all of these journals packed full of all of it. It's just wonderful, great stuff about to come from God, from infinite mind. Just marvelous truths and wonderful things that just overflowing all wells of joy and overflowing all wells of every kind of wonderful thing that you could think of. And it's just a marvelous a joy to be able to get on here and share this with the YouTube audience, because I realize that there are people that have illnesses, and they have problems with depression, and they have problems with gaining joy in life, and at times they're bored and may become bored, or they may become so depressed that they don't feel like doing anything, and they need to have a more overflowing energy. And so it's a joy to be able to come on here and tell you how to get that, that you can turn to Infinite Mind and begin to ask for energy, and all the energy in the world is available to you. It's all there right within you now, all of that energy, and all you have to do is claim it and begin to say, we have to just actually claim it and begin to say, I have the energy now. I know I have the energy, because your subconscious mind will try to deny it. If you're not adamant about it, if you're not solid about it, and if you don't really reach in and pull it out and really get serious about it, then your subconscious mind will override it. And so you've got to get serious about saying, I am energy, I am abundant, I am buoyant, I am overflowing, I am ebullient, I am all effervescent, all over, flowing all over, bubbling all over, and realize that you are, because you would be if you claimed it. And so we've got to begin to get to a solid awareness of that fact, of what all is available, and deny all the other stuff that's not true, the things that are not true. That we have to be depressed, that times we have to feel low, times we feel high, times we feel low. Deny all that, because it's not true. You never have to have a down period. You never have to have a moment in your life that is depressed. That's not the will of God, and that's not the will of the infinite mind. That's not the design of the universe. That's not cosmic law. That's not metaphysics. That's not anything. That is all was made up by men. And what infinite mind will tell you, if you listen to the I am within, where you get quiet and you hear that I am that's within you, the conscious within, it'll tell you that I am life, and I am joy, and I'm abundance, and I am peace, and I'm happiness, and I'm excitement, and I'm everything good, and there is no boredom, there is no depression. And so we've got to get in with that. And oh boy, I just feel it just out of every cell. I mean, I could just get up and run through, just run all the way out through the forest and through the fields, and I mean, just have a great time, but I'm going to calm it down so that I can give you all these truths. But I really feel like I'd rather just be out running through the pastures and through the forest and through the trees, and just going up and down the road. I mean, it's just it's marvelous how you feel. And here it is, like 10:30 at night, and I feel like I could just go all night long. And it's warm enough to go out and go all night long. And some nights, sometime I might do that. I might just go out out in the outdoors and do these videos, and put some lights on and everything, and nice pretty lights, and we got some beautiful. It's beautiful out there at night, just absolutely beautiful, especially when the moon's out nice, and just do it out under the moonlight like that. Oh my goodness. I mean, it's just so marvelous, when you begin to awake to life and begin to awake to what all is available, all the beauty and everything that God has given us. I mean, all the nice flowers and the trees and the moon at night and the sun in the daytime, and we've got a pretty good horizon here where you can see the sun come up in the horizon in the east and go down in the west, and yet there's trees, lots of trees and flowers too. It's just all marvelous. It's flat enough land that you've got a nice horizon, and it's not any mountains or anything like that stopping the horizon, or no. Of course, I'm out in the country, and there's no buildings or anything stopping the horizon either. So it's just a beautiful, beautiful thing. Oh man, just a beautiful place to be, and it just fills you with all kinds of joy. But the creative team, I mean, even wouldn't even have to have that, because more beauty than that is within myself, within inside, and it flows out, and it flows out with much more, much greater than all the beauty that's on the outside around, as nice as all that is. I mean, when we can be, as St. Paul said in one of his writings, that I am content wherever I'm at. I'm able to be I'm able to be in a low position, or in like a jail cell, or I'm able to be out in the open air, and be content no matter where I am. And he could sing no matter where he was at. And so we get that joy from infinite mind that allows us to be content wherever we are. And so I mean, that's proof that there's no depression ever has to happen. And so, uh, when I feel all this energy, it just feels like it just wants to flow out to the entire world. Because it really feels like it's strong enough within me that it could just flood the whole world. I mean, this whole earth. I mean, I just feel like sometimes I just flood the whole earth with this energy and this joy and this happiness. It just flows over just like a big rolling waters at Niagara's, just like picking up a big jar of a gallon jar of honey and pouring it over the top of the earth, and it just flows over and just sweetens the entire earth with love and peace and joy. I feel like there's that much love and joy and peace within me that I can just flood the whole world. And anybody that's ill out there, all you got to do is open up to it, because I'm just flooding you right now with healing power. I'm flooding you with all the healing power that you could ever use. And I wouldn't have to anyway, because Infinite Mind has put all that healing power within you. It's all within you. You just need to turn to it. But if you don't want to turn to the Infinite Mind within you to receive it, which would be even greater, well, turn to that I'm flooding your way. That's actually on the outside, the physical flooding that I'm doing your way of healing power, and utilize that until you can gain the belief and the awareness that it's actually even greater within. So you can have that healing power on the outside and within, flooding you within and without. So just begin to open up your awareness now. Begin to say, I'm not. No longer am I going to not be aware. I'm going to begin to be aware of energy. I'm going to be aware of all of this energy and this hope and all this energy and all of this health, because there's just oceans of healing power. All the universe is full of oceans of healing power, and it's full of energy of every kind. I mean, there's multiple dimensions in the universe also, and they're all full of joy, and they're all full of energy, and they're all full of healing power. And how mankind ever got to where they didn't believe in energy, and they believed in depression, and they believed in blues, and they believed in unhappiness. Where did all that come from? It's a mystery to me, because that's not what the universe is. That's not what the cosmic power is. That's not what metaphysics says. That's not what the Infinite Mind says. That's not what any of your wonderful writers, such as Esther and Jerry Hicks, or the Fullers, or any of the other writers, Hayes, Louise Hayes, or any of those say. None of those writers that we read about, Deepak Chopra, Tolle, not any of them say that. They all say there's infinite joy and infinite power and infinite healing all available. The book Science of Mind, from the Institute of Religious Science, the book called A Course in Miracles from the Foundation of Inner Peace. All of those books say, every book says that. Every book that we have on hand, and every book that's available to us, there's just hundreds of them that say the same thing, that all energy is available, all healing power is available, everything is within. All we have to do is reach out and get it. All we have to do is open up our mind to realize it's there. And so we have no reason to be depressed. We have no reason to be in illness. We have no reason to be down. We have no reason not to just be in jumping joy, dancing joy all the time, and just be dancing on our tippy toes, dancing all the time, and just floating around. We have no reason to be any other way. We have no other reason. We might as well have our wings on us now, because we feel greater than we would. I feel greater than I would if I was flying through the universe with wings on my back. I don't need that. I mean, I'm already feel greater than that already. I can travel everywhere through there as it is, and so it's just such a marvelous thing. That's awareness I'm talking about. Awareness and acceptance, and learning how to make proper affirmations, and learning how to say what you want to happen and believe it's going to happen and know it's going to happen. Whatever you can conceive and believe, you can achieve. Whatever you want to do in the way of creative power, you can achieve that, because infinite creative power is within you. And so I'm going to say goodbye for now, and I'll be talking to you on the next video. And I hope you have a marvelous evening full of energy, full of power, full of strength, and full of healing, and full of joy. Thank you.